Welcome to the Crypto Nest. All right, so let me go on the 1 hour. Okay, so we were here, and I was saying, okay, let's look for bullishness, and I kind of found 5-way up, which is great. Now this could have been just A or a wave 1, and this was a possible wave 2. So we actually did that. And after that, I was looking for another 5-way up for our third wave, or even another one too. But up to now, unfortunately, yeah, it never gave us this fifth wave, so that count I can invalidate now. I still have a possible count of a 1-2. We almost reached the limit. So if price really goes substantially below 89,000, yeah, let's say round it up to 89, then I'm going to invalidate that count as well. Now, what else do I have left? Well, I do have a potential now. It's less bullish. We have an A, a B, and a C. Also, I don't really like the ratio wave A, wave C. Very, very unhappy with it. But I could call this a wave 1, and this could be an A, B, and a C. Now, I could say this is a bigger A wave, and this is the B wave, and we're going to make a C wave, which at its turn, it could do by itself a bigger wave 1, so it'll be a huge diagonal. Don't know what happened here. So this would be an A, a B, and a C. I don't know, maybe if we reach the 1-to-1 ratio, then maybe we can call this a wave 1, and then so on, making a 3-wave down pullback. This is a possible scenario, but clearly, micro counting now, we didn't have 5-way up, and actually on our wave down, we had 5-wave down. So if you recall well, no, I think I already erased it. I think it was like a 1-2. This was the third, the fourth, and the fifth. This is why it's misleading, right? We have 5-way up, but we have as well 5-way down. So we really need to wait for this wave to go and see the structure. Unfortunately, would it have been 5-way up, then at least I have 2 5-way up, 1 5-way down. Well, I mean, probability are shifting more on the uptrend. But now I have this, which is an A, B, and a C. Not very bullish. This could be, yes, a diagonal, a little bit bullish, or it's just a counter reaction, counter trend movement, and we're going to go lower. So for me now, this is the dilemma, and this is why we're kind of really moving on the side, right? Even though we're making slightly higher high and higher lows, we could also put a trend like this. You put in yellow, and I'm not even sure. Can I do Control C, Control V? Let me check that. Okay, let's see if it cannot work out. Actually, to be fair, this is here. I'm going to adjust it a little bit. This is pretty much what it's doing now, anyway, for the moment. Really touch again this trend. So this could be another short-term, maybe for people, entry point that you can think about it. Because if price goes down, then it's near this downtrend. I could start to react as a support, and this uptrend line also that acted twice as a support. And we have the fib retracement here, 0.618. So this could be an area where price could bounce. Also, this previous support, adopt here. So we have a few things that could help the price to hold that position and go and touch this top trend line here. We shall see. I'm not saying, you know, this is something you can, if people want to try to do something like that. I don't know. Me, I wouldn't. I'm really looking for Bitcoin now because of the structure, very choppy, very messy. I do believe we're going to go a little bit lower. And let me go on the 4 hours now. For me, I know $69,000. It's scary. Can I remove some levels now, though? No, that was. Yeah, could have removed the 112. Anyway, so we do have 67,170 for the wave A, wave C, 1.618. We have two levels before getting there. So we have the 77,813 and 7,484. And the fibs, once again, we already reached the 82,170. Can we go lower? Yeah, we can go to 69,500 to round it up. It's still possible. Does he has to do it? You know, it doesn't have to go there. That's the thing, right? And did I add another countless messy? Yes, I think this was his. Was it? No. The only thing that it's not perfect now, we have a wave A, we have a wave B, and we're looking for 5 wave down for this C wave. Wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4. We're missing that 5th wave. That's it. You know, once again, it doesn't have to be perfect. We would love to be perfect, yeah, but it doesn't have to. So this is a, you know, once again, it did what he had to do. It did go into the Fibonacci retracement for this allegedly 4th wave. It can go lower because the structure is not perfect, but it met all the requirement. So, you know, I cannot emphasize more, because actually, let me add up this level here. So I mean, Bitcoin, it was done when it reached $97,000 or $98,000. Okay, this could have been already a 4th wave completed. It did reach the minimum requirement, and you know, sometimes when it's very bullish and momentum is very on the bull side, they don't even reach the 0.236. So need to be careful with that. Now let me remove it again, but I just want to emphasize that, you know, requirements have been met. Structure is not perfect, but market can decide that this is enough and we're going to go higher. All right. In a case we do a 5th wave, can we go even lower? Yes, we can, because, you know, this could be just a huge A wave, and we're going to maybe we are working now on a huge B wave, and we're going to go even lower for the, you know, for a C wave. And this is how we can reach a lower level like 69,000. Now, can we just do the 5th wave and reach that level? Yes, we can. This is why, you know, these are, it's kind of funny because, you know, he's not, sometime at the beginning my friends said, oh, but you know, it didn't follow your roadmap. Well, you know, it's like a potential itinerary, you know, but there are so many routes you can take. You can take 5 wave down, you can take, you know, all that as a wave A, B, C, and then it's like, so what is it for? You know, so it's not working because it's not accurate. Well, I mean, there is nothing out there that can really predict the market. You can only try to read the chart and the structure and then say, okay, this could be one possible scenario that can happen, and you prepare for that scenario. If you get invalidated, you have less scenarios. And so this is all about probabilities. And you know, it's like when people they bet on 2 teams and one is very strong, so probability are that the strongest team is going to win. But sometimes, somehow, I mean, the strongest team that day, they were not into the game, and the weaker team win. You know, you cannot say probability don't work. Probability are there, and that's what they do. You know, they give you a probability, but it's not 100% sure that, you know, your reading of the market it's going to happen. All right. For example, here now, if we start to go higher, you know, if someone bought here, some people they're going to wait for the home run and try to sell and wait to $150. Other they're going to be more realistic. I don't want to say realistic, but, you know, more I don't know, conservative, and I'm going to say, okay, you know what? If it goes to 100K, I bought at 84, I'm making, I don't know, 10%. I'm going to take a little bit profit here. We go even higher, a little bit more. We go higher, a little bit more. And this is how it is. Like, everybody has different strategies, and you need to adjust to your own strategy, because whatever I do and whatever you do, more likely, even though we're using the same strategy, but we don't have the same point of view. And my entry point is different, and my strategy is different. Even if we're following the same path, maybe, you know, there is 10 strategies to take profits, and none of them are wrong. Because I do believe taking profits, it's never wrong. Alright, so hopefully you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and have a good day. Bye.